Okay, in this video I'm just going to show you the controller I'm about to give away to you guys. It's a KT 25 amp controller. It has all the pigtails needed to work on a juiced city or camp scrambler. It might work on other juiced bikes, but I'm not sure. So yes, plug and play. It also comes with the black and white LCD designed to work with this. It's got all the mounting stuff. Myself, these in there were a little bit tight, so I just used electrical tape around the handlebars to make it work. And what else? I will also be throwing in this 12 pin or 12 magnet pedal assist, and it just snaps around the crank like that, and then this little C-clip goes on here to hold it and keep it from falling off. This is going to be the only tricky part, is getting this sensor, finding a place to mount this sensor, because the sensor just needs to read the magnets as they go by, so it has to be probably a 1/4 inch away from it. So mounting it might be a little bit tricky. You don't need that pedal assist for this to work. The other issue is there's always going to be power to your taillights and headlights. So when you turn this on, your headlight's always going to be on, and if you don't want your headlight on, you're going to have to either toggle it like I did, get a headlight with a switch, or just unplug it right there by the headlight. That's the main drawback with this KT controller, is the power going to the headlight all the time. And then as far as, I do have a Juiced Bike taillight. It has a switch on it. It's the $40 Juiced Bike upgraded taillight. It does have a switch, so it works great, but if you really like that brake light function, that's no longer going to work. But yeah, it's all programmed, it's all ready to go. It's even got all my old miles on it. I know you can reset the mileage and everything like that, but it's all programmed to work on these bikes straight away. You just plug it in and go. I'm not sure if it's going to fit in that little metal box that the controller fits in. If not, you can just zip tie it. It's a piece of cake. But this is basically a Juiced Bike off-road controller on steroids. The Juiced Bike controllers only have 3 MOSFETs, where this one has 5. So this is a lot better controller than the one they give you from Juiced. Now this one it's got rubber gaskets going around it, but it's not filled up with silicone like the Juiced Bikes ones, so it doesn't feel super heavy. That's the only reason why theirs feel weighty, is because they got it all filled up with silicone, because they know people are just going to go mud bogging with these things. This thing should be water resistant, but I would not, I don't know. It's free, go for it, let it rip. Just keep your old controller, and if it fries out, then you just plug your old one back in. But it should be water resistant, no problem. But that's pretty much it. The way it's going to work is, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to check, but it's going to be sometime in the morning. I'm going to check the comments on this video, and the people who are interested in getting this controller, put any comment down. I don't care what kind of comment it is, of course, just nothing obscene, please. And your name will go into a hat, and then the following day or the day after, I will be doing a video where I pull somebody's name out of a hat, and in that video I will have my email for you to be able to send me an email to give me your address. Why am I getting rid of this controller? My dad wasn't super thrilled with losing his headlight function and the tail light. He really liked the tail light where the brake come on, so that's why I'm giving it away. And for me, it would just collect dust. Yes, am I losing a backup controller? Yes, I am, which gives me second thoughts on doing this. But mostly the reason I'm doing this is to help somebody maybe who has a stuttering problem or a surging problem. Because I know the only way to surely get rid of that surging problem is to go with a different controller. Because I've tried an off-road controller from Juiced, hoping it was going to get rid of the surging problem, and it was the same thing, it was still there. So I don't understand it. I'm starting to figure out what the surging problem is a little more. I thought it was in the wiring, but I switched motors, and that stopped it too. Changing controllers ain't going to help. Changing LCDs isn't going to help. Changing controller to an upgrade like a Kunteng with a different display, that does help. Changing motors, that helped too. So at this point, I'm just baffled on what causes that surging issue, because some have it and some don't. I'm thinking there might be slight differences in the motor to where a different batch of motors doesn't work as well with the programming that they do. That's almost got to be it now. I'm done trying to figure it out though. That's my last guess. So anyway, this video is stretching out. Just put a comment down there and you will have a chance to win. And I bet you're going to have a pretty good chance to win, because there's not a whole lot of subs to this channel. But we shall see. See you in the next video when I'm pulling names out of the hat. Peace.